Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan, also the North Central Chaplain for Broken Chains, JC. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is September 16th, 2024. We are looking at Proverbs chapter 16, and we're going to look at verse 29. Verse 29 says, "A violent man lures his neighbor, leading him in a way that is not good." As I read that verse this morning, I realized I quite literally experienced that yesterday. I've never put the pieces together the way it came together for me this morning, because that word violent, it means someone who, even for a momentary moment, has an outburst of, how do I want to say this? An outburst of not necessarily right anger, and it comes out either vocally with words or in action. And it's towards you. It comes down to this. That action lures the other person into a way that's not good. That interaction happens because of something that, maybe a misunderstanding, maybe just an angst inside yourself, maybe whatever. And then the other person starts to dwell on it. So yesterday I was at the church, and one of our neighbors got mad at me and started yelling at me for something I actually did. With good reason and very innocently, but I did it, and in all respects, probably should have known better. It was literally innocent. I touched their motorcycle. I know better. Should never do that. No one was around. They had a cover on the motorcycle, and I really liked the cover, and I've been looking for one that is heavy duty, that won't just blow off, that goes on easy, folds up easy, that kind of thing. And I was curious what it was made of. And so I walked over and I touched the fabric to see if I could figure it out. And I touched it, and I turned to my wife and said, "Man, this is a really nice cover." And I walked away. I touched the motorcycle. I should have never done it. Never touched somebody else's motorcycle. I know better. And so the person was right. I had no business touching their motorcycle. Absolutely right. And I apologized. And I was told never to talk to them again. And I understand. So I walked away. And I dwelt on that for hours. It impacted the way I did ministry yesterday. It impacted how I interacted with others. It's still impacting me today, bothering me. A violent man lures his neighbor, leading him in a way that is not good. I got sucked in. I repented. I need to continue to work with God on why this is still bothering me, other than, and we talked about this a little bit yesterday at church, other than the fact that I had no negative, there was nothing inappropriate with what I did, but they believed that what I did was an offense. And that hurt. It wasn't that I did wrong. I can own that. It's that they believed that I did it to harm them on purpose. And that hurt. They believed something about me that I just isn't true. And I can't fix it. The Lord is my defense. I know that, but it hurts because I also watched that same neighbor go and tell other neighbors what a horrible person I was. And I'm worried they'll believe it too. And what's that make God look like? And it hurts. We have our response to those things, and we have to deal with them. But we need to make sure we're not the violent man. We're not the one who, in the moment, lets that come out and creates the problem for somebody else. Because quite honestly, that neighbor probably isn't thinking about it anymore today. They don't care. It's not bothering them at all anymore. I hope. I really do. I hope that it's gone and there's no animosity left and they've already overcome it. I really hope so. For their sake. But I need to make sure I'm not that person for somebody else. Something to think about today. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.